Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about decentralized finance, but I'm going to be talking about how basically I'm trying to make money with DeFi. This isn't a specific project review. I'm going to show you a lot of the things that I've tried out and things that I am currently trying and things that I hope to try and kind of everywhere in between. I'm going to show you just how much money I'm making with this or potentially losing, especially with those expensive gas fees, and just kind of going over a bit of the basics and kind of like also like an intermediate overview of how I'm trying to make money with decentralized finance. It's kind of like passive income, but it's a little bit different than our previous passive income and cryptocurrency videos. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. But you know we're running 10 seconds tails, the best Shiba Inu in the world ever, and our resident Dogecoin. So yeah, everybody wants to make money, right? And to be honest, I'm no different. I'd like to make some money till I have enough money where I don't really care about making money and I can just kind of live life. People sometimes call that financial freedom, right? Well, there's a lot of resources in DeFi, a lot of different directions you can go. There's safer ways as far as, safe goes as far as crypto and DeFi, and then there's much more risky ways that may have a bigger upside. So here's one list on DeFi Pulse/income. And you can see if you had 10,000 DAI coins, you could participate in these DApps. Basically, they're decentralized applications, and all of these are on the Ethereum blockchain. And basically, you can earn interest on your coins. So you could deal with Aave or Aave, or you could deal with Compound and earn between like 3 to 4% there. Not like, oh my gosh, that's crazy money, but that's much more than you would earn with these just sitting in your US bank account or whatever bank account you have, earning like 0.5%. If you have basically the best savings account set up. There's other crazy risky things in DeFi, right? You may have heard of Pickle Finance. It became like really wildly popular for a short period, but it still has not died, and they used to have Pickle Ricks floating around their homepage, and it still has a market cap of $16 million with a 24-hour trading volume of 1.5 million. My point here is just that if you bought into this coin at the right time, basically on the 12th of September, for just like $5, the next day you could have cashed out for $85. So for every $5 you put in, you're clearing an additional $80. That's some potential wild returns. Say you missed that. Well, you had a couple days to cash out for well over $50, and even today, you could be cashing out for like $20 per coin. But it's not just about buying the coin at the right time, getting lucky and early and stuff like that. I mean, that certainly does play a factor, but people are still earning interest, or they're earning these pickle coins by yield farming, liquidity mining, these DeFi terms, right? So I could add to a Uniswap pair of pickle, right? So I could put in pickle and a matching amount of Ethereum, and I would earn 115% interest on that. So you're earning more coins. So even if the value stayed the same, you'd still be earning more money, 115% interest per year. If you don't already know, pretty much like all this stuff revolves around Uniswap to some extent, or Uniswap was just like the big catalyst to kick it off, right? So Uniswap is a decentralized exchange. So I could put one Ethereum in here, and let's say, I wanted to turn it into USDC, a stable coin. Click, done. Okay, and just like that, I turned one Ethereum into 470 equivalent dollars. But you're like, well, I mean, that's cool, I guess, but is that it? Well, so they also launched their own token. They airdropped it. A lot of people got a lot of coins, and depending when you potentially sold, you could have made a good chunk of change from that. One of the key factors here is that they also launched their liquidity mining program, and basically you deposit your liquidity provider tokens to receive Uni. This actually just recently ended. The easier way to show you kind of some of the stuff I'm doing is I have my profile here on DBank. It's just automatic when you connect your wallet to it. It just reads your address and pulls information off the blockchain, all these DApps and stuff. And you can see the coins I just have sitting here. You can see the coins I have in Compound. Right now, this is a variable interest rate, but right now I'm earning 11.62% on my USDT tether, which that's pretty awesome. Again, blows away a normal savings account, right? I've got a liquidity provider pair here on just the wrap token of energy and Ethereum, not much or anything. And you can see right there, I'm earning at 0.02% of that pool, the fees that go through that Uniswap pool. This ended, so I'm no longer earning on that. That's what I just withdrew from Uniswap. But previously, the APY on that was like between 20 and 30%. Again, good returns here. I also have a couple bucks here in Yearn Finance, earning 6% on that true USD. Everything I'm showing you right now, these are like the conservative ways. I'm using stable coins which aren't volatile, and I'm basically just earning interest on them, providing liquidity and other functions to these pools and these DApps, and they're trying to make money with my money and paying me a piece of the pie. These rates obviously vary on a ton of factors, but I'm earning, projected roughly about $1,000 a year with these super safe and stable methods, and you can see the associated net worth, but you would need to take out this Ethereum, this USDC, this USDT. So we say that's about 2,800 bucks. So that's basically earning on about $6,000, and keep in mind it is lower than normal because it doesn't know how to calculate my my DAI and Ethereum pair here, as well as the energy. But again, this one's not much, but this is a decent little chunk of change as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, it doesn't know how to compute that into kind of daily earnings as far as I understand. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's video sponsor, Bityard, for being the world's #1 cryptocurrency contracts exchange, or so they claim. And they also claim to have lower / obviously better fees than BitMEX. They've got some interesting sign-up bonuses, so you can use our link in the video description below, join their contracts and derivatives exchange, and you can click on promotion and then drop down to promotion, and you can see all these tasks that you can complete, and you'll be awarded USDT on their platform for doing those things. We recently talked about Velo token, and this is, basically a risky thing. It's a DeFi contract. Someone could come in here and do flash loans and maybe be able to abuse it. I'm not saying that can happen, but that's a risk here, and we've seen it a lot recently in DeFi, and that makes this stuff, risky, right? So I was in this initial pool. It has since ended, and during that time period, I earned 542 Velo tokens, and I did that just by putting $200 worth of DAI in there. They have additional pools that are open right now. I'm not participating in there. We also talked about Binance Smart Chain and Crossfin, and I've been staking some coins on there. In that pairing, I've earned 392 CRP coins, and then I also have another pairing on there. This one's just with stable coins, which is, a safer bet, more stable, right? And in that pairing, I've earned 68 CRP coins, which to be honest, that's at current rates, that's probably just a couple of bucks. But again, as you keep adding a couple bucks up, you're earning maybe 10 bucks, 20 bucks. The goal is maybe like 100 bucks a day, right? I already showed you Yearn Finance in the DBank dashboard, but this is just the Yearn Finance dashboard. You can see, again, I don't have a big amount of money in here. I just, some of the times I just like to participate and test out these platforms. Keep in mind that if you're using a Yearn based project, a Yearn fork, which we recently just talked about, I'll show you that here in a second, but Value Finance was just hacked, a Yearn fork, these flash loans, and basically took $6 million out. And that sucks for them and the users. At the current time, I'd used Value Finance some when it was Yfdi, but I haven't used it since they changed over to Value Finance, so I wasn't impacted here. Either way, that's kind of the thing, is risky stuff. We just talked about Generation Finance. With Generation Finance, they are a Yearn fork. I reached out to one of the creators here, and he says that they had their own audit done, is that they take their security serious. They don't want to just trust someone else's audit. But he clarifies they forked Yearn, and however, they need to make sure the community is safe and secure. So they thank you for bringing it up. But Yearn is audited by QuantStamp when they didn't take that as true, so they had their own internal audits that took place. So they claim it's safe, and so you can take that for whatever it's worth. I already showed you from DBank my compound earnings, but if we look at the dashboard right here, you can see, again, it's always changing and varying. The interest rate has since dropped down to 9.79, but just like that, it can drop, go back up to 20%. Either way, it gives you a readout here, and I can use this as collateral and increase my borrow limit. So this is not just a supply them and earn interest platform, but you can also borrow. But if you're paying to get these coins with other coins, I don't always really see the appeal here. I like to make money and make coins. I don't like to pay interest and lose money and lose coins. Obviously, there's a ton of factors here. I know there are situations where it can be very beneficial, but anyway, not really my thing, not my style, just to be kind of straightforward about that. If we click over to Dap Radar, they rank the top DApps in, well, DeFi, right? One of the dApps that's rising very quickly in popularity is Crypto.com and their DeFi swap. We've talked a lot about Crypto.com before. They sponsor the channel. We've talked mainly about their Crypto Earn app and how, I just download this app, I put my coins in, I'm earning interest, I'm earning passive income in cryptocurrency. And it's been one of the better ways to easily buy, sell, turn coins into dollars, take it out of the market, put dollars in, get them into the market, and earn interest on those coins. But they've since launched Crypto.com/DeFi swap, and just so you know that this is not available to US citizens, okay? So you'll be blocked. I'm using a VPN. Basically, it says I'm in Europe and I can participate with their DeFi swap like this. I'm not recommending you do this. You do whatever you want to do, but from here I could come in here and I could turn my Ethereum into, let's say I wanted some DAI, and just like that, I could do that. Could click swap. It's basically a Uniswap clone and fork, right? You can also be a liquidity provider, earn on their trading fees. So I could come in here and I could provide liquidity between an Ethereum and a USDT pair, and I could put this in here. With that, I would be 0.06% of their pool, so I would earn 0.06% of the trading fees that they accrue. It's up to you if you want to participate with stuff like this. And one of the other projects that we are looking at now, and I'm actually going to have a full video review on them very soon, is Yfdi. Okay, so they're trying to make some waves here. They're hoping to be like a new popular DeFi fork and deployment, right? A decentralized application. They have vaults as well as staking. So you can stake your coins and you can earn interest on them. You can also participate in their vaults and earn interest on your coins as well. So you can see I've got 208 DAI coin in there, and I'm not sure the exact time period, but since I've started doing this, I've earned 0.11 DAI. And then we can see over here is that I have staked some Yfdi that I just simply bought on Uniswap, which this is their trade pair, and say like I wanted to buy some, I could just click on trade, and once I do that, it'll bring up this page. You click you understand, and then let's say I wanted to buy 1 Ethereum worth. So at current prices, that would basically be 0.25, a quarter of a Yfdi coin. And obviously these things are super risky, but why would you do that, right? Well, if you bought into it, you're clearly hoping that you're probably planning to stake it and earn interest on it. I've earned 0.000038 based off of 0.026991 Yfdi, but it's not just earning interest. Again, you want to increase your coin holdings, right? That's always the dream, that's always the plan, but you're also hoping that this goes up in value. So anyway, guys, that's just kind of like what I'm doing, a roundabout way, just kind of some of the things I'm involved with, trying to earn interest, trying to earn more coins, trying to make some money and everything like that. I know that today's video might have, I don't know, maybe it was like a little boring, but it's just a lot to talk about, I guess, just because I'm trying so many different things right now, for better and worse. But you're not gonna, I'm just trying to throw my name in the hat with a lot of this stuff and just put a little bit of money in, and if a couple of them take off, well, maybe I'll do really well there. And obviously some of them won't, and that's just kind of the game we play here. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to learn more about cryptocurrency in general, DeFi, maybe some mining videos coming soon. We know about that solar farm I'm trying to build, and everything in between anyway. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know some of your favorite projects in DeFi, or maybe why you don't like DeFi. As always, I'll see you on the next video.